إن الحمد لله نحمده ونشكره ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبد الله ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدى هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار أما بعد. My brothers and sisters in deen, I enjoin upon you and upon myself the fear of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Inshallah, into this sermon, what we will be reminding ourselves on is pertaining to some of the teachings of one of the verses of the glorious Quran, precisely verse 186 of Surah Al-Baqarah. In that noble verse, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying that وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. In this noble verse of the Quran, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying that وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. If my servants ask you about me, that is Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala was referring to the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when pertaining to the narration, some Sahabas ask him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, is he close by, that maybe when they want to call upon him whether to speak or to talk lowly, or he is far so that they can what? Raise their voices. Then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said to the Messenger sallam that وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي, if my servants ask you about me, that is about he, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, tell them, that is فَقُلْ, tell them, إِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي, if my servants ask you about me, فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ, he says, certainly I am what? Close by. It is pertaining to answering your call. He is close to you to answer your call. He is closer to you than the neck of your camel or your horse when you are on top of it, or closer to you than the rope of your shoes or whatever. He is closer to you than anything. So he said, Ujibu da'wata da'i, I answer the call of the caller. That is, I answer the supplication of one who supplicates. Or I answer the dua, or I answer the prayer of somebody praying whenever he calls upon me. That is, so long as you fulfill the conditions of dua, the conditions that will make Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to answer your dua. So when you pray, your acceptance of your dua has 100% guarantee, because Allah never failed in his promise. He said, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. Then we said, when you fulfill the conditions of what? Answering of dua. Like in a hadith, We've been taught by the messengers of Sallam that one of the things or some of the things that can affect your dua are what? Eating haram. He said, مطعمه حرام ملبسه حرام غذي بالحرام فأنا استجاب له. Just so long as you avoid, haram as much as you can. So long as you ask Allah with the hope that yes, sallallahu wa antum muqinuna bil ijaba. When you are asking Allah, don't doubt. Sometimes you, as a human being, you make some imaginations. They do occur to all of us sometimes. You may want to ask Allah, and you list some things, you feel the things are so many. Okay, how, you feel, okay, let me cut it down. Yes, human being, the more you ask, the more disturbed he becomes. But Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, the more you ask, the closer you get to Him. The happier He will be with you. Or taking care of some specific periods that are being encouraged for one to make dua. Maybe last 1/3 of the night. Either when one observe what? Fasting. When you fast, breaking your fasting. Or maybe somebody on a journey. Or as a person asking your parents for dua. They are part of the people. Some of us today, we have opportunities but we don't milk them. We don't make use of them. Some of us have our parents with us, but we don't have good relationship with them. Talk less of coming to ask them to pray for us. Sometimes some of us, by the time you grow, you feel you are no more a kid. So you don't need your parents. You can take care of yourself. So some people have certain values in your life that you cannot get anywhere. Nobody can ever replace your parents. Nobody, absolutely nobody. No woman can replace your biological mother. No man can replace your biological father. So certain things, you can only get it from them. You can't get it from anybody. Sometimes I usually tell us from time to time, there are some prayers you can hardly see someone who is not your parents making that prayer for you. You can hardly see somebody, no matter how old he is, for him to pray that may Allah make you better than him or better than her. It's a challenge. I'm asking us, I don't know. That is, it's difficult for you to see someone who is not your biological father or who is not your biological mother praying sincerely that may Allah make you better than him or better than her, and they mean it sincerely. So your parents pray for you to go beyond them. They don't usually pray for you to what? Be at their own level. But another person can pray for Allah to bless you. He can pray for Allah to elevate you. But he will not wish you to be better than him. But your parents, they feel if you are better than them, it's still them. They pray they die, you inherit them. They don't pray to bury you. But another person who is your father's age, if a situation comes, they give him a choice. Yes, he will find a way of saving his own life if he can replace it with your own. So you need your parents' dua. And like we said, when the conditions for fulfillment of dua is met, go and sleep. Your prayer is answered. But I know that sometimes some of us do get confused. You feel, okay, I've done everything I supposed to do, but I'm not what? Seeing results. Yes, you are seeing, the results are there, but you couldn't see them. Inshallah, in the continuation of the khutbah, we will tell us why you couldn't see them, or how comes they are there but you could not see them. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله العظيم الجليل لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين في ذنب وخطيئة فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل. My brothers and indeed, we said when you pray and fulfilling the conditions of dua, have rest of mind that your prayer is granted. But like we said, sometime we may feel we've done everything humanly possible for Allah wa ta'ala to answer our prayers, but we are not seeing what? The result. Maybe you prayed for Allah wa ta'ala to what? To enrich you. But the wealth is not coming according to your own expectations. Or sometime you pray to have a house and you couldn't own a house. Or you pray to buy a car, but you couldn't get the car. Or you pray for promotion, the promotion did not come. Or you pray for job, the job did not come. Or you pray for subsidy to be removed, to be brought back, and they refuse to what? To bring the subsidy back. Everybody have his own dua. Or you pray to have a child, and the child did not what? Come. Everything. Or you pray to resign, they don't allow you to resign. What you are running from somebody else is what? Somebody want to get a job and somebody want to resign from job and they don't allow it, they did not approve his resignation. That is there too. And so on. So when you make your dua, understand that according to the teachings of Prophet ﷺ, that your dua can be answered in one of these three ways. You asked for a child, Allah didn't give you a child, but He gave you what? Wealth to take care of many children. Yes, He replaced the child with what? With wealth. He knows what is best for you. Allah wa ta'ala told us in a verse of the Quran that sometimes you dislike something, it is not the best for you. And sometimes you like something, it is what? It is not what? The best for you. Sometimes you dislike something, it is what? The best for you. And sometimes you like something, it is not what? Good for you. Because Allah knows, you know not. There's one thing about this life that all of us have to understand. What you are looking for, somebody else is looking for how to drop that thing. So it is you who does not have it that think having it is what? Is a solution. Everything is a problem. Everything is what? Is a solution. Anything can make you happy, and anything can also make you what? Sad. Some people can't sleep because of what you are looking for. You couldn't sleep because you don't have that thing. That's how life is. Somebody, the day he is promoted, that is the day he will die. Before the promotion, he is safe. But as they promote him, he is gone. It's because it is that seat he is coming that somebody is taking his life for. Like the situation in Niger. May Allah, inshallah, save them and save all of us out of it, because it affects all of us. Yes, somebody's seat was taken, right? So he is now incarcerated, whether in his house or wherever. Why? Because he was a president. So if he's not a president, maybe they will not even look at his direction. Okay, now another one too also cannot sleep, because he is now what? The military president, head of state. Yes, he too, yes, he's the military head of state, but he is also in problem. Do I drop the seat or I hold on to it? If I drop it, what will happen? Because already people have ganged up against what? Against me. So nowhere to what? To run to. That I'm guaranteed of what? My safety. So what will be my safety? Is it remaining there or going out? So he's also thinking. So you who is not there may think he is what? Okay, or he is safe. He too does not know what will happen, so he too is disturbed. Maybe had it been he knew this situation will be the way it is, maybe he would have had a different thought. So whatever will be the best for them and for all of us, may Allah make it happen. So when you ask Allah, He may give you that thing, or He may withhold that thing and replace it with something else for you. Maybe you ask for promotion, or you ask for a child, or you ask for this, or maybe you ask for maybe a child. He gave you what? A disciplined wife. That yes, you will not be leaving office, coming home, and then you begin to have high blood pressure, because you are going to what? A nagging wife or something like that. Allah bless you with what? A calm woman. Or like I used to say, like the example I gave before, if Allah gave you wealth to take care of many children, so Allah have given you opportunity of having children. Because take care of them, you may not know who among those ones, the ones you are taking care, who will come to save you tomorrow. Your child may know, your biological child may not be the one to save you tomorrow. It may be the one you don't even spend on. Sometimes your biological child may be the one to take your life, because you are blocking the gate. The gate to the what? The treasury, I mean. So you are not giving space fast. Time is going. You know, some children. They want to begin to take control. They can't look for their own. May Allah save us. And sometimes Allah may not give you what you ask here. He may not replace it for you with something else here, and He preserves the reward for you in the hereafter. Then Muslim made us to understand that some people will come on the day of judgment. After the judgment, they will be shown their reward. They kept imagining, what did we do? When did we do something to what? To give us this kind of reward. Then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala will begin to remind them, oh, this prayer you made so day and you feel no answer. This one. Then what will He say that day? He will say how He wished all His prayers were what? Preserved for Him till today. Because what that one will give you is what? Jannah. Inshallah, for sure. Your level. Yes, they give you a car, you finish enjoying the car. What happens? You die and leave it. Or the car will go, you are still there. Or you want a child, maybe after getting the child, you begin to run helter-skelter as to how to maintain the child, how to what? The trouble he's giving you, what do you do, and so on. You have the case in Surah Al-Kahf, a case of a child that was killed by Khadr. Why? That he may likely miss, not even he going astray alone, but he's likely going to mislead what? The parents. You have two Musas at the same time. One Musa was guiding people to the right path. Another one was what? Guiding people to the wrong path. Musa Samiri. They were all people's children. You see, one was a problem, the other one was what? A blessing. So my brothers and sisters, indeed, we shouldn't lose hope. Don't be disturbed by the state of affairs. Put your hope in Allah. But like I keep telling us, I'm not saying we should not do what we're supposed to humanly do. That's not what I'm saying. If you don't do what you're supposed to humanly do as a student, as a businessman, or as a civil servant, or as a politician, as whatever, as a child, or as a parent, or as a wife, as anything, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, and you just say you will pray, you are wasting your time. The two have to come together. You cannot just ask Allah for Jannah and you just be sleeping. You don't go for Salah. You're supposed to give zakah, you don't give zakah. You have means of going for Hajj, you don't go for Hajj. You see something injurious to the people on the street, you not remove it from there. And you just pray for Allah to give you Jannah. You have to work. Then you now pray for Allah to put barakah into the work. So we all have to do what we are humanly supposed to do. You have challenge, you have problem, sit down and ask yourself, what am I supposed to do? You are sick, don't just pray. Go to the hospital. Go and check the doctor. The doctor alone can cure you. He will do what he's supposed to do, then leave the rest to Allah. You want money, what do? Go to the market. Go and do business. Or look for a job. You look for a job, no job, then you look for business to do. Don't say it must be only job. Business too is a means. So if this one didn't work, look for what? The other one. So if you say it must be this one, then you are giving yourself problem. Oh, you want government to get you job, the government did not get you job. So what do? Look for somebody who can help you. Either to put you on the path of business, on the path of trade. You know, Allah have given us different, sometimes Allah have ways of guiding us. You may want something, if it is not good for you, block that path. So you, instead of coming back to your senses to change direction, then you say, no, it must be this one. You are not God. So what you want must not happen. What you want can happen and it may not happen. Yes. You can finish studying what you want to study. After you finish, your mind will change. Some people, the money they make in what they say they want to do is not up to the money they are making out of what they don't want to do. So may Allah Ta'ala make it easy for all of us. May Allah save our nation. May Allah save our brothers all over the world. Where we're having crisis, may Allah Ta'ala guide our leaders to be able to take the appropriate decision to save the situation. Whatever step they will take to worsen the situation, may Allah save them from it. And each and every one of us, what we will do to save our lives, to make our lives better, may Allah guide us towards that.